30 seconds. Go.
Hi, my name is Leonora Thompson. I've been with General Motors since 1985. I have 25 years with the company. Of those 29 years, 16 years were spent on the GM parts side and 13 years on AC Delco. What do I currently do today? My current position is Wholesale Parts Zone Manager in the Northeast region, and I've held this position since 2010. Explain my experience with AC Delco. Well, I began my career with AC Delco in 1994 as a Metropolitan District Sales Manager in the Midwest region, which is now the North Central region in Naperville, Illinois. My first territory with AC Delco was serving the south side of Chicago and the south suburbs of Chicago. Now, I had spent 9 years in various positions within GM Parts, but moving to AC Delco after a long conversation with Dwayne Miller, who was our former director, was an opportunity basically for me to move to a brand new job but stay within the same company. So I looked at that as being an exciting opportunity. When I went over to the AC Delco side, was it 180 degrees different from my experience working with GM dealers and parts managers? Absolutely. Was it intimidating? Yes. But I wouldn't change one day of every experience that I had. Did I even question my decision, like why in the world did I leave GM Parts to come to AC Delco? Well, yes, I did question that decision, but it's definitely a different business model and a strategy than GM Parts, and at that time it was exciting because I wanted to learn it, but it was a little bit intimidating. Now, why did I want to go over there? I now worked with independent business owners who had various manufacturer products in their places of business. Warehouse distributors are independent business owners. No contract is stipulated that they had to buy any GM product. And these warehouse distributors, they purchase GM product because our AC Delco product offering truly offers some benefits that was much better or versus their competition. So working as an AC Delco sales representative is a true sales position. You had to learn the product lines, you had to learn the promotions and the products from all these different warehouse distributors, and I was now making cold calls. I was out on the streets contacting repair shops and garages and fleet accounts, and what we then called TSS accounts, your total service support shops. That became my daily life, and I loved every minute of it. Basically warranty, GM dealer business, GM dealer visit, non-warranty, it was AC Delco sales opportunity. So after 2 years of being in Naperville, I continued my position for a few months in Northern California as a Metropolitan District Manager there. I was then transferred over to the AC Delco Regional Sales Promotion Manager, covering California, Northern California, Hawaii, and the western states, everywhere from Washington to Oregon for the next 2 years. So this position of the Regional Sales Promotion Manager would be equivalent to today's Regional Development Marketing Manager. We had to develop the regional promotions, handling all the regional promotions and stock lift budget for AC Delco, responsible for your regional meetings, and working really closely with the AC Delco regional manager and staff. Following that position for 2 years, I was promoted to the AC Delco zone manager in the Northeast region, and we had the Washington, D.C. zone. Now, this truly, of all the positions, was and remains one of my favorite jobs. You learn to develop your sales team. You worked with the WDs to increase their sales and trying to build various market penetration, and most importantly, AC Delco is sales, sales, sales. So therefore, I had to hit our sales objective. And the payoff was winning trips. So, that was a great, great experience and job and a wonderful part of the country to live in. After that, AC Delco go-to-market strategy changed in 2001. The dedicated distribution group was created. And I was one of the 5 AC Delco managers chosen to work in this group as an AC Delco Northeast Region DDG manager. Our responsibility was to work with the finance team and various analysts, and we had to develop business plans for our WDs who were asked and accepted a new AC Delco contract. This was the establishment of the DDG as it is known today, and our dealers were selling in a specific area of primary responsibility, or APR. And the focus was not so much on selling to dealers, but selling to the independent aftermarket. I served in that position until 2005. I then returned to GM Parts as our regional operations manager, or the ROM, in the Northeast region. But knowing both GM Parts and the AC Delco business operations contributed to me in that job as ROM and every job that I have had since, knowing both sides of the business. A position was later created entitled the AC Delco Resource Manager. I supervised the AC Delco fleet managers, the market area service managers, or we refer to them as MASMs, and I basically served as the assistant to the AC Delco regional manager here in the Northeast. Chris Masak is who I worked with. So in late 2009, I returned to the GM Parts side of the business and began my work with the Northeast Region wholesale team. So the question was, how did this experience benefit you? Well, transferring to AC Delco opened up a complete new set of job opportunities. Sales experience with both GM Parts and AC Delco disciplines. You can't ask for better. It taught me that you really had to be a strategic thinker, planning, analyzing, asking myself questions, playing devil's advocate. Why would somebody buy AC Delco product or GM product over the competition? How did I get somebody that wasn't interested in supporting us to turn their life around and buy our products and let me stock lift their competitor product out of their store or out of the WD? Another benefit, it taught me to be creative. You were constantly developing programs, not only on the street level when you're a rep, but as a sales promotion manager. You got to develop the programs, you got to sell the ideas, you got to implement them, follow up. All those steps taught me all of that, which was great. Most importantly, because you are sales 100% every day. You had to be tenacious. I was told no, I'm not interested. I buy it at a cheaper price. I'm loyal to this person. I learned you can't take no as the final answer. You got to keep going back until you get the sale. Stock lift, exchanging competitive product for AC Delco product, did those, and that was always a sale, and it was like a rush. The more I got, the more I wanted. Taught me how to resolve conflict, handling personnel issues as a zone manager, the necessity to work across all your departments and channels. We had to work with outside businesses and vendors because your world was not just the dealership and internally. So that also had to teach me and help me to work with, and building my interpersonal skills. And then working on the AC Delco team, finally, I think it allows you to be a leader. You have to be visionary, and you really have to seize the opportunities because they're there, but you gotta not be scared because it is an interesting business, but it's great. So what advice would I give to others about making AC Delco a part of their career development? Simple answer for me is just do it. Working with GM Parts and AC Delco really to me was as different as night and day. Learning both the GM dealership side of the business and being an AC Delco DDG operations and everything that encompassed that, it would assist anyone who wishes to develop their GM career. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Working AC Delco, being the feet on the street will challenge you, but you will see tremendous growth. I think both personally as well as professionally. And when you take these skills, they will enable you to branch out, I tell anybody, to any job in this company. Vehicle sales, plant operations, CCA, parts service, or AC Delco. So everybody knows me, knows that AC Delco will always be my baby. And anybody who asks me, and they will tell you that I say it all the time, I love AC Delco. Thank you.